tie.
What's up? Welcome to my YouTube. So this was actually my first time using this foundation. It's really full coverage in my opinion. I really recommend it for people who are looking full coverage but don't want to spend a lot on it. I personally think it's a little cakey on my skin, but that's just my perspective. Others didn't see it the same way, but I totally recommend it. Since it was my first time using it, I didn't add the full amount of pumps I wanted, so I went ahead and added a little more on my hand and dotted it all over my face once again. So even though the foundation had concealer already, I went ahead and I added some of the LA Girl Pro Concealer in yellow. It's honestly my favorite concealer. It brightens up areas just perfectly. I recommend blending in the concealer with your fingers first. That way you can actually move the product where you want it, then go in with the sponge and it blends out perfectly. Here I'm using one of the Milani foundations just to contour and warm up some areas. Alright, if you have never tried the CoverGirl loose powder, go out and buy some because it's honestly the best loose powder for baking and setting your makeup. Alright, for some reason, I always just go back in with my powder just to make sure everything's nice and set. Alright, so I always take a brown mascara to go through my eyebrows before I start them. I was not able to record my eyebrows, but that for sure will be coming soon. Here's the end result. Honestly, love this Carly Bible palette. I recommend getting the second one. It has similar shades. I believe actually some of the shades are the same. I'm just going to use this light color. I use it all the time just to go all over my eyelid, and how nasty am I taking out that eye booger. So there's two brown shades in that palette. I'm going to go ahead and take the lightest one and take it on my crease, blend it out. And also I'm going to be adding some of my bronzer as well and just blend it all out until like your eye hurts. Seriously. So I'm going to go and take my 35O M palette from the Morphe palette. And I'm going to use that orangey color on the outer corner, kind of press it out, then blend it in. And then you're going to just blend everything out. So then I went ahead with that Morphe palette and took a dark brown shade on top of those colors in the crease and then just blend it out. And then once again, press on that orange, just building up the colors so they could look really nice. So I went back to that bone shade from the palette to put under my brow. I feel like this is so underrated. Not a lot of people do it, but to me it just completes the whole shading of the eyeshadow and everything. So going back in with my CoverGirl loose powder, I'm gonna clean up that under eye, make it nice and sharp. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Revolution bronzer. It was my first time using this as well. I honestly love it. And yeah, I'm just gonna warm up my face all around. So now I'm gonna take my contour and blush kit from e.l.f. Honestly, another of my favorite products. I always use it. It's the best. So now I'm gonna go under my eye with that orangey shade, the brown shade. Just mix them all together on the brush and blend it out. So to clean up my bronzer baking, I'm gonna take a small fluffy brush and clean it up, and then I'm gonna go in with a bigger brush and just wipe it all off. I'm gonna go ahead and add some blush. It's from Neutrogena. So going in my Carly Bible palette, I'm using the golden shade before I use my highlighting powder, which is the Revolution Strobe Highlight in Holographic. And all I got to say is that this was another new product, and oh my god, it was so bright, so good. I was literally shook. It's my new favorite. I'm so obsessed. So I went in with my Revlon eyeliner just to outline to see how thin I want the line, or to see if I want it thicker. In a few seconds you'll be seeing how I go in ahead with my eyeliner pen. I honestly love this one. I wanted to go with a bolder look, and that's the reason why I used it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use my mascara. Didn't think recording it would be such a big deal, but I coated them lashes, and now I'm gonna use my Kiss eyelashes with my Duo eyelash glue. Gonna apply some of that and let it get a little bit tacky. That moment when you start questioning what is life. So I went ahead and used my crease blending brush just with my bronzer shade and blended everything out, since I also took off the glue, and I also put on eyelashes and eyeliner. So now it's time for lips. I'm using the Kylie Lip Kit in Pumpkin. This shade was so pretty. I also mainly used it because my band shirt has orange lettering, but this shade is so pretty, and I feel like it fits a lot of skin tones. And this was the final result. The next clips are me feeling myself. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And now I'm back on YouTube better than ever.